Good evening, this is Mitchell. We are listening to Say More Radio Show. It is Indie Filipino Music Time. I'd like to just let you know that this program is in Filipino languages, so you might hear English, you might hear Tagalog, you might hear Visayan. And there's actually over 88, at least 88 languages in the Philippines, but I can only speak 3. But that's a start. But anyway, with us is Rido, and he is a young fella from the Blacktown area. How are you, Ridge?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, very good. Now, so tonight...
Inviting me tonight?
Oh, no, you're welcome. To start us off, we will play a song that Rido sang with Liana. And this one's called Playground. When we come back, we'll ask Rido what that song is about. Here we go.
Baby, take my hand. We're gonna run into the playground. I know it's hard to understand, but all your troubles away now. Why can't I feel the pain anymore? Maybe it's the mix of the adrenaline. I don't feel so insane anymore. Feeling so bad, got me feeling so bad, got me feeling. And all the words I've been saying have left my mind, I've been playing. You can say bye-bye to the life of a lie. I can never know but try so. I don't want this world to comfort me. You told me this life would come for me. I am sick of waiting. Time for me to start creating. Time for me to start playing. It's time for me to start creating on the playground.
It's time for me to start creating on the playground.
I don't get too comfortable. Running out of time, don't need to take it slow.
Never thought it would be beautiful
When I start to believe in myself. Yeah, okay, it's the boy who wanna go out to the playground. Open up the gates and make me wanna run the same route. I can never be the one to stop me thinking about the pain. Picking up the pieces from the past so I can start again.
It's all good, it's all good. Sitting by the fire, how could I desire the impossible? I cannot control this life as a whole. I know I could do it with my heart and soul. Got me feeling.
I don't want this world to comfort me. You told me this life would come from me, yeah. I am sick of waiting. Time for me to start creating.
It's time for me to start creating on the playground.
I don't want this world to comfort me. You told me this life would come for me. I am sick of waiting. Time for me to start creating. Time for me to start playing. And I know it's up to me to choose. All this pain is gonna leave a bruise. I can do this, what I got to lose. Everything is gonna be just fine. I need to let out what is on my mind. Moving forward, leave the past behind. Lost inside my mysterious mind, I know I cannot hide from the demons just deep inside. I'm never giving it all, so keeping it all aside. I wonder if I'll ever be ultimately satisfied. Don't you think about it, make your troubles go away. Take my hand, I promise you, you'll see a better day. If nothing on the playground makes you happy anyway, make the merry-go-round that you want so you could play.
Ridgeman Tua, better known as Rido.
Yeah, hi, how you going? How's things?
Very good, very good. Now, tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I am a producer slash rapper slash singer, and I've been producing for
about like 10 years now, but professionally like around a year. So
What's the name of the
Blossom?
the Blossom.
Yeah.
If you notice, I'm wearing a
Oh
Blossom
my gosh.
shirt.
Thank you so much. It's so cool. I should have worn something Blossom, but that's nice.
Anyway, thank you for sending us your music and thank you for coming over. Now,
Right.
I've known you since you were a kid, so I'm seeing your musical history as first you were a kid in the playground, you know, growing up, and then you came of age, and then you gained your freedom. And then when you got that freedom, you realized, oh, it's not really free, that there is a struggle involved with it.
Yeah.
And then when you got around that bit, you realize that you can do things for yourself, like creating your own music, producing your own music. You came up, is he now? A lone wolf. And then somewhere along the line, you get buried into all these things that life brings you. Tell us about Playground.
Oh, so Playground is a song that I've made, and I collaborated with a friend of mine named Liana, who I've met in the Philippines while I was doing my university course in University of the Philippines, music education. So we were actually dorm mates, and she was an amazing singer, and I had to collaborate with her. Basically, Playground is about us creating whatever we want to create, and like there's like no limitations to it. Like it's a kind of metaphor where this world is a playground. You can do whatever you want if you put your mind to it, and you want to start creating things, also having fun in the process of doing it. So during that time, like 2018, I've always wanted to just create and have fun and, you know, get out of this little comfort zone that I was in and just, you know, start playing on the playground.
Playing, it's not, to me, it's not age related. That's sort of the game that I was playing earlier in the show. That here's this young kid that I knew playing around in the playground, and all of a sudden here he is as a producer.
Say More Radio on SWR 99.9 FM.
Many thanks once again, Rido, for your music. Thank you for sending us your music, and thank you for coming out to the studio. So for those watching on YouTube, that was actually taken a few years back. Welcome to Jael, listening from Pampanga. Guagua, Pampanga. To Angeli, listening from the Vatican. You've gone around the world again. And to Master Jing Leonardo, thank you for your music. And welcome to everyone who's listening now. So this is Mitchell. We are listening to Say More Radio Show here on SWR 99.9 FM. As I said earlier, this program is in various Filipino languages, but I only know 3, so I'll speak in 3: English, Tagalog, and Bisaya. We do also have a SoundCloud page. The audio broadcasts are also there. It has been getting some attention with international followers, so as we know, music breaks barriers. Now, we also have a Spotify page, and I've got some playlists there. So if you want to find us, go to Spotify and look for Mitchell Bedels, or look for Say More Radio on SWR 99.9 FM. Alternatively, you could go to our Facebook page, Say More Radio on SWR 99.9 FM, and click on the link to Spotify. Now, the track we were listening to in the beginning of the program is called Say More to Life, and many thanks to Butch Monserrat of Monserrat Musikworx in Newnham in Tasmania for providing that for us. This is Say More Radio's signature track. We believe that musicians color our world and also give us a way to feel and express our emotions. Now here's a fantastic offer from Butch Monserrat. Butch wants to teach amateur songwriters about the importance of saving their individual stems or tracks. That's for future mixes. Now he is offering free of charge mix and master 3 of her songs. If I receive a supplement for broadcast quality, I will direct you to contact Butch. Butch is one of the greats of OPM, original Filipino music. If you're from the Philippines, you will be very familiar with Umagang Kay Ganda, which is used by one of the TV stations in the Philippines. So free mix and master for the first song only. For those budding musicians, for those indie artists that would like to send music, email it to saymoradio@gmail.com or contact us on the Facebook Messenger. You are able to send links there. If you do have a music video, all the best, all the better. We will broadcast that on Sundays at 8 p.m. from YouTube, and then the audio that is broadcasted the following Sunday at 1 p.m. from the station. Now make sure that when you do send us your music, make sure that you send us the information about yourself. If you're a band, the band info and what the song is about and what your aspirations are. Now if you like this track that you're listening to in the background, that's called Say More. No, that's not called Say More to Life. That's called Sing This For Me. I'm getting a bit mixed up now because there's Say More to Life and Sing This For Me. So Sing This For Me. That's available on Spotify and all download, wherever you can get it, download. Now coming up next is Just Another Love Song by Kyle De Villa. He's a Sydney sider. Excuse me. He is a Sydney sider and he's also a Bisdak. He's a Bisdak Pinoy indie artist. Kyle De Villa is featured in Randwick City's streets. Kyle De Villa is an indie artist who has released one album, War Cry, featuring original pop, soul, and R&B songs with more than 300,000 streams on Spotify. Carl is also known for appearing as a judge on 7 networks altogether now, and was featured on 9 networks The Voice Australia. Carl also performed sell-out tribute gigs across Australia, honoring legends such as Prince, James Brown, Bruno Mars, and Queen. Carl breathes their own voice, passion, and soul into their performances, creating an unmissable experience. He was called a visual splendor by the one and only Boy George. Fans shower praise on Kyle, saying that they are oozing sex appeal and that the stage presence was mesmerizing. I have watched Kyle perform a few times, and yes, he puts the act on. He is very good. Speaking on the importance of representation, Kyle explains by having these portraits hanging on proudly and boldly in the street. This is where I mentioned about Randwick. It actually has a big portrait that hanging on the streets of Randwick. So he hopes the next generation can feel they are free to take any path they want to choose in life. He said, "It's important to be you, be real, be authentic, be proud, and don't let society dictate what you want to be in life." So let's listen to Kyle introduce his song, Just Another Love Song. Here we go.
Hi everybody, this is Kyle De Villa. I'm doing a music video right now, still on a set, but feel free to listen to my new songs, which is out for you to listen. It's Just Another Love Song and Deja. Bye!
I struck down straight to you to show you I was cool. Didn't know what to do. That's how dating goes, right? Then we drank and we sang. The party's just begun. We locked our tongues on our first night. Yes, later we're still together. We laugh, we cry, then make out after. 'Cause that's what lovers do. I say I love you. Shut up too. That's what lovers do. Round around the world, taking selfies everywhere. Your hay fever strikes again. Oh God, here we go again. You always say goodnight, my love, and when I snow, you wake me up. I'm pretty sure that's not fair. Yes, later we're still together. We laugh, we cry, then make out after. That's what lovers do. I say I love you. Shut up too. That's what lovers do. I say I love you. Shut up, you too. When I open my eyes, you demand quality time. That includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Watching Netflix together. The air, it smells so bad. Sorry, sweetie, that's a deadly fart. That's what lovers do. Say I love you. Shut up, you. That's what lovers do.
Say More Radio SWR 99.9 FM.
Yes, Carl, that's what lovers do. They kiss and they hug and they do love each other. Maraming salamat. Now, coming up next is an interview that I did with Jael last year, or was it the other year? I can't remember. And it's pretty much about the song Invincible, performed, arranged, and recorded by Jael at JFD Studios, and I wrote the words to this. And let's have a listen to the interview. Here we go. Jael, thank you for joining us tonight. Magandang gabi sa inyo, Johnny Angeli.
Hello po. Hello po. Kamusta po kayo, my kind sir?
Mabuti naman, mabuti naman. Now, you know, I've been listening to this song for since you gave it to me a couple of weeks ago. And every time I listened to 50 years, you had a glimpse about what I thought. And as it turned out,
I've
meron
learned
ka
that-
palang